Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants attempt to break out the brooms against their first place division rivals right after this. Jacob Kodosky, San Francisco in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Here's Juan Lagares, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. The numbers on the year: 272, 8 home runs, and 38 runs batted in. And it's quickly 0-2. Now here it comes.
One ball.
Kodosky has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Padres nothing, Giants coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dinelson Lamet will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready now, Nick Kodosky, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball that's outside.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And that's the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Into the box now, Greg Kodosky, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 7 homers, and 25 driven in. In there, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Walter Kashansky, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 17 home runs, and 64 runs batted in. The 1-0. Grounded to third, taken in by Machado. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Still no score. And in steps Manny Machado. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Today's ball game provides the Giants with a chance to end the series on a very high note. A win completes.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching. And it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 9 homers and 32 driven in. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Screwball, tough pitch to lay off of with 2 strikes, but he's worked it full 3-2. Francisco Mejia waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now in the box, Francisco Mejia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Bill Kodosky. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Bill Kodosky.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Robert Edwards. Grounder down the line at third, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
To the plate now, John Kodosky, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 home. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
The 2-1 home. Edwards leads off first with 1 away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted in the air out to left. Geddes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Rick Kodosky.
Stepping into the box, Rick Kodosky. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 2-0.
3 balls, no strike. Hey.
2 out with the man at first.
Runner, runner, runner.
And there he goes towards second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Standing in, Matt Kodosky. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jacob Kodosky, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. Back up the middle. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Michael Geddes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the third inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Giants.
Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Nick Kodosky. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first down.
Left fielder, Greg Podolsky.
Digging in to try it again, Greg Podolsky. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball that goal.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Strike taken up in the zone.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. Walter Kashansky is on deck. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
In now, Walter Kashansky. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Another look to first and a dive, but he's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners on first with 1 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Throw over to first. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Bill Podolsky. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0. Runners going. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
The 2-0. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 21 for him on the season as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The batter, number 12,
Into the box now, Robert Edwards, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Edwards is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Rolled slowly to first. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. All set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Juan Lagares.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2-1 to Juan Lagares.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see two starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Striding into the box, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball 1. Tatis swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player. Man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
From the belt, the pitch.
3-0 the count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-0 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but foul. Set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kodosky is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kodowski is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Padres leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, John Kodowski.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Grounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Rick Kodowski. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Swing and a miss on a good breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Batter number 8, shortstop, Matt Kodowski.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Matt Kodowski, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Another one sent foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0. Nick Tudowski would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
The right fielder, number 66.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Tudowski. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 2 down, runners at first and second. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set. The 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Giants leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Padres.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Will Myers is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
One and 2, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Mejia, a 5-foot 10-inch switch hitter. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fouled off. Here it comes on 1-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Kodosky has a play, 2 down.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Cal Quantrill, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 40, Cal Quantrill.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Walter Kashansky.
The first baseman, Walter Koshinski.
Now here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Bill Podolsky.
Ready to take his hacks again, Bill Podolsky, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And a ball, 1-0. Quantrill tossed a little over 85 innings so far and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Geddes is right there. And there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Robert Edwards.
Now at the plate, Robert Edwards. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
First things first, here's a throw over. Into the box, John Podolsky, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Into the box, Michael Geddes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 40, Cal Quantrill.
Tommy Pham will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Tommy Pham.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 17 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. The 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Stepping in now, Juan Lagares, as he rips it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. Drew Pomeranz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Digging in and looking for more, Rick Godosky. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Rick Godosky.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pomeranz has tossed more than 60 innings on the year. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you see there, he's currently pacing the Giants in that category. To the plate now, Matt Godosky, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He went down on strikes last time up. Comes set and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
The pitcher, Jacob Godosky, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. None out. Runners at first and second. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. First and second here with nobody out. Now both runners on the move. That evens it up 1-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Geddes is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, PokockyBall.
So digging in now, PokockyBall. First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Matt Strom, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 55, Matt Strom.
In now, Walter Kashansky, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
No
2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third. Two and 1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Lagares giving chase. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
So now to the plate, Bill Kodosky, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Strom, a 6'3" left-hander. He was a 21st round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Stepping in, Robert Edwards. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Throw over to first. Back in standing. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Myers going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Digging in, John Kodosky. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lagares is under it, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Eric Hosmer to the plate now, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Count even now at 1-1. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Stepping into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kodosky is there and he'll bring this one in.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball well outside.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kodosky is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Riding in once again, Rick Kodosky. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Matt Kodosky.
Now batting, Matt Kodosky. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now a curveball misses inside. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here now is the pitcher, Jacob Kodosky. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Ball two.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Kodosky.
So coming to the plate, Nick Kodosky. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Liner toward right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Now batting.
Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Jose Castillo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate now, Greg Kodosky, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And that one right down Main Street. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now an 8-0 ball game. So here's Will Myers. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball back outside.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
high in the air into shallow left center. Podolsky comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Striding in, Francisco Mejia. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The batter number 9.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
So important to remain focused and not look at the end, particularly when you're playing well like this team has. Playing well, winning this game, not looking towards the end of the season, looking towards the postseason, but making sure you stay focused on every single game.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Getty.
At the plate, Michael Geddes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the stretch. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. In time as he just gets the tag down. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still 8-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Walter Koshansky. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Koshansky.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 33, Bill Podolsky.
Into the box now, Bill Podolsky. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's outside.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So in now for San Francisco, Robert Edwards earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Fouled off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3 as the lead holds at 8-0. Now to the plate, Michael Geddes starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Up next for the Padres, the pitcher, Jose Castillo.
Greg Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-1 to third. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Juan Lagares.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Juan Lagares. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants sweep the series and continue to set the pace in the division.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
8-0 the final today. San Francisco led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jacob Kodosky earned his 9th win of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Dinelson Lamet was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
They left 9 runners on base. For the Padres, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.